Hey everybody, it's me, RazMansReality. I'm with you live today as we're going to be talking about what I watched lately. I'm going to catch up on some things and then just hang out with you guys for a few minutes. I'm going to slide over really quickly so that I'm not covered up by the chat. This is all a new experiment here on OBS, so bear with me. So yeah, I've been working on this all day. I just wanted to attempt to do a proper YouTube live stream, and we'll see how much love I get as it were. So if this is your first time here and you want more unbiased reviews and discussion, then don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell or ring that bell notification icon so you don't miss anything. Man, that's a little bit awkward doing that live, isn't it? So yeah, what have I been watching lately? Like, why haven't you all seen me? Well, why you haven't all seen me in a while is actually going to be covered more in the second part of this stream. But while you haven't seen me, I've been watching a lot of stuff. First thing I saw was John Wick. Yes, Nathan and others who've been badgering me about it. Finally saw John Wick. It is absolutely amazing. I loved every minute of it. You're going to see the review for it upcoming with the 24-hour movie marathon. So the video for that should be up sometime next week. So yeah, John Wick was awesome. My favorite thing that I've seen lately, though, was Batman Return of the Caped Crusaders from DC. I absolutely loved this movie. It was everything that you want a film to be, starring Adam West and Burt Ward and Julie Newmar as their characters, Batman, Robin, and Catwoman again. I mean, it was just complete feels and complete nostalgia. The replacements that they, of course, had to have because of the passing of a lot of the members of the 60s show, I thought filled in really, really well and did some great things with the characterizations and everything. So I really, really enjoyed that. I finally saw Luke Cage. And for me, Luke Cage so far is not the strongest. I think we're dropping frames here. Yeah, you're just gonna have to bear with me, guys and gals. I can't get OBS any lower. Like, this is the bare minimum recommendation for 1080p. Like, the only thing we could do is drop it down to 720p. But I don't even think my camera is capable of 720p. It's just 1080p or nothing, or it's not on. So, yeah, until I get a better computer, I mean, this is just what it is. And when I record, I can cut out the drop frames, but when I'm live, obviously I can't. Anyway, as I was saying, for me, Luke Cage is not the best of the Marvel series on Netflix. It was really enjoyable still. I really liked it, but it just didn't stand up to the two Daredevil seasons and Jessica Jones, in my opinion. I have not seen Iron Fist yet. That, of course, will be next, because I can't be ready for Defenders without a watching of Iron Fist. So we'll see what happens and how that works. I know a lot of people are hating on it, but, you know, it's just one of those things where I think everyone has to judge it for its own merit and kind of go from there. I'm just gonna check out and see who we've got in the chat here before I keep going, because the chat on the screen is not showing anything. So if y'all are out there, I don't know it yet, so just give me 1 second. Okay, I guess you guys haven't caught up yet, at least not in terms of being ready to interact with the chat. So I'll just keep going. I have not seen Iron Fist yet, but that will be next. And then the last thing that I've been watching lately is I've been watching baseball. It's baseball season, and a friend of mine and I went partial and partial on MLB.TV. So I finally get to watch the Cubs loyally again this year, and I'm really happy about that. And of course, I've been watching my Boston Bruins in the NHL playoffs as well. So with that out of the way, with the what I've watched portion out of the way, I wanted to just catch you up on some things. Sort of tell you what I've been up to and what my future plans are, that kind of a thing. Well, first off, those of you who've been with me for a long time have noticed a huge jump in quality, even though it doesn't look like, because I don't have a lot of time. I'm very crunched for time because putting this all together took longer than I thought it was going to be. So I've only got till about 8:30 Eastern to hang out, and I've been live for about 20 minutes or 10 or 20 minutes or so already, I think, maybe less than that. But I've been live for a significant chunk, and I'm not getting any interaction yet. So I will have to schedule a stream, I think, and really send word out there before I do it. I just wanted to, get it all together and put it out there and see how well it worked. But for those of you that have been with me for a long time, the reason I went off on that side tangent there about the live stream is that this is a perfect example of it. For those of you that followed me for a long time, you'll have noticed a serious jump in the quality of my video production and the way that I make videos. And that's thanks to two wonderful YouTube advice coaches, niche guys who are great people named Nick Nimmin and Brian G. Johnson. And basically what I've learned from them is the way to make good videos. It's supposed to be things that help you get views, help your subscriber numbers jump up, and I'm hoping that eventually does come around. It has definitely come around in the last 3 recorded videos, for sure. But for me, the biggest reason that I did the live challenge over on the now defunct and non-existent RazMansReality Vlogs channel was because I was trying to motivate myself to make videos again. I was not happy with the kind of videos that I was making at all, whatsoever. So I knew I needed to make a change, and part of making that change was to learn how to work around YouTube's messed up algorithm. So when I started learning about how to succeed on YouTube's different algorithm, I said messed up, I should say different algorithm than when I started doing this YouTube thing 9 years ago now. When I started learning about how to succeed with that, I started learning about all the different ways that you should be making videos and if you want to have a good time with it. And I realized that that wasn't what I was doing at all. I was sticking to the same formula because I thought that's what I was supposed to do, and it wasn't working for me in terms of growth. Growth has been very, very slow for the last couple of years. So, yeah, I just completely decided I'm going to wipe it clean, start new, and that's what I've done. And I've really, really enjoyed the level of production that I've been able to put out since then. So, Brian and Nick, if you see this now, later on, or see it on the replay, I guess, because you're not here yet at the time I'm saying this, but if you guys see this, thank you so much for everything you've taught me. You all are amazing teachers. Are amazing teachers, and your whole community on your 2 Facebook groups and in your live chat is amazing. TubeBuddy is an amazing, amazing tool. It's all just been great. So, yeah, I'm really, really enjoying myself now, and that's the key. As to why it's been a week since you've seen a video, that was mostly due to me learning how to do this. I knew that I wanted to do live streaming and do it properly. So that took about a week to figure out how to set up in my settings, what bitrate to go with, and like I said, I've got it on the lowest possible settings for 1080p, so we've only dropped frames a few times here, so I think this is as good as this current system is going to get. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm definitely in the process of saving up for a new system so that these kind of things won't happen on a regular basis, but yeah. So I spent about a week learning how to do this, and that's mostly why I haven't been on, along with baseball season getting back up and running. And I was a little bit under the weather the last 2 days as well. Just didn't have as much energy as I would have liked. Not like sick, but just, sinuses and things like that. So, as to what I wanted to catch you up on, like the catch you up part of the title of this video, check this out, guys and gals. Yours truly is going to the Reds versus Cubs game tomorrow night. I'm actually missing the Reds and Orioles game right now to do this. Thank goodness for DVR. But I'm going to the Reds versus Cubs game tomorrow night. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to a game. I haven't been to a game in forever. Those of you who know me personally know that I don't have a van with a lift anymore, so it's just really, really hard to make games. But Jim Day was on Twitter, and I thought, I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark here, because he was talking earlier in the night about people that are fans of the Cubs and the Reds. So that was me. I grew up in the WGN era, before there were blackouts, and the Cubs were part of our basic cable here in Ohio, so we saw the Cubs back in the day as much as we saw the Reds. Almost. There weren't as many road games, but almost every home Cubs game was on TV in the Ohio area. So I generally did grow up a fan of both teams, and so I started talking to him about that WGN era, started, answering some questions that he was asking, type of a thing, and the next thing I know, there's a PM in my inbox saying, send me your name, address, and phone number where you're gonna come to the game on me. And I thought, no way. So I messaged him back, and I explained to him about needing a van rental and all of that, and it didn't matter. And so for the first time ever in person, I'm gonna get to see the Cubs, and for the first time in a very long time, I'm gonna get to see the Reds. I've never seen the two teams play each other. Like I said, I've never seen the Cubs, period. So this is going to be an absolute blast, and I cannot wait. So yeah, I had planned on in the thumbnail of hanging out with you all. Let me just see something here. What I'm doing is opening up the stream in a new window so I don't mess up the current stream, and see if that causes the chat to be more active. But yeah, it didn't change anything, so I guess you all just aren't there and I didn't do this right. So I'm just gonna, as far as promoting it and thinking that I was in a position where I could just do it live without really putting any notice into it. So yeah, the next live stream will be scheduled and you all will know ahead of time. I'm gonna aim for, let's just keep it growing and keep it flowing. I'm gonna aim for every Thursday to be a live stream day, but I will just promote it ahead of time next time, and you all will know about it. And hopefully I'll be on earlier, because I think a lot of my audience is probably busy right now watching TV or just getting home and eating dinner and things. Or I mean eating dinner, not just getting home, but busy doing other things. So I'll figure out the best optimized time to live stream, and we'll do a live Q&A. It'll be nothing but a live Q&A next week. So hopefully that's something that will get you all excited and ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. And I hope if you see the replay, you enjoyed it. Let me know how you like the graphics, even though they didn't really result in any interaction in this video. Is the size of the chat okay? Is the ticker okay? Is the call to action graphic okay? Let me know that kind of stuff so I know if I need to make any adjustments going forward with the live streams. And until next time, this has been your RazMansReality Chat.